Welcome. My name is Chris Temple. I'm a British Columbia personal injury lawyer and I've been practicing law for the past 32 years. I'd like to talk to you about your first meeting with ICBC. This is a very important first step of your claim for damages. If you don't do it completely right, it could cost you in grief and money. There's a lot I'd like to tell you about this subject, so I'm going to break it into 3 separate shorter videos rather than one longer one. The first video will be on whether you have to attend ICBC at all, and if so, the timing of when you have to attend ICBC. My second video will be preparing to give your statement to ICBC. This statement is probably the most important document you're going to provide ICBC in the whole length of your injury claim. The third video will be on documents ICBC will ask you to sign, such as your statement, and authorizations to release information, such as wage loss and medical information. So firstly, do you have to meet with ICBC at all? Well, that depends on your role in the accident. If you were a driver who may possibly be at fault in the accident and therefore responsible for injuring other people in the accident or causing damage to their vehicles, then you have a duty to fully cooperate with ICBC in their defense of any claims to be made against you. That means that when ICBC asks you to come in to see them, you should come in to see them to be interviewed, perhaps with counsel if your case is serious, as soon as reasonably possible after they've asked you to do so. So in a very short time before you attend, you can stall it a bit, you should prepare by attending the accident scene. Who is not at fault, clearly not at fault, such as a driver who is stopped and rear-ended, or if you're a passenger, pedestrian, or cyclist, then you actually have no obligation to attend ICBC at all to give them a statement. In fact, many of our clients that retain us early on never see ICBC at all. We prepare a statement for them, we prepare an application for benefits, we send them off to ICBC notifying that we're involved, and that's the end of it. However, if you do not hire a lawyer early on, and if your injuries are fairly low-key, then that's probably the wise thing to do. Then you should meet with ICBC, but you should be well prepared for it. So, what is the timing of your meeting with ICBC? Generally speaking, when you phone dial a claim, they try to get you in as soon as possible, within a few days. That could arguably be considered very good customer service, but from the other angle, it does not give you proper time to prepare for the meeting, which can work to ICBC's advantage. What if they ask you about whether you're using your car for work, for pleasure, for driving to and from work? What if they ask you where you live, who's the primary user of the vehicle? You're not prepared for any of those questions. And then of course they're going to ask you in detail about how the accident happened, your history. So it's very wise to prepare for this meeting. So what I'm going to suggest is if ICBC set an appointment for you, and you don't have to attend right away being a possibly at fault driver, put it off. Put it off for a week, put it off for 8 days, and prepare and rest so that you're feeling better when you go in and you're off the heavy medication. However, during that time, be aware that ICBC is not going to be funding any treatment for you because you haven't filled in the application for benefits. So that's the end of my first video. My next video is on preparing to give your statement to ICBC. Thank you.